1-2. Swung on and miss.
Coming in right side, Sip. Goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch, which is a called strike 3.
Wes Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Saturday morning. Welcome to yourliveevent.com. I'm Joel Morgan coming to you live from our coverage of the Region 2 softball tournament, day number 1 out here at Jerome Berg Field on the campus of Mayville State University. It is our Irie Insurance pregame show. What is going to be the first of 4 games we have on the air for you here on this chilly Saturday morning. This tournament originally set to be played was going to begin today, so that's on schedule. But it was originally set to be played at the high school. The track meet, the regional track meet got bumped to today, which was supposed to be yesterday, so that caused the softball tournament to begin here on the turf field of Mayville State University. The first 4 games will be played here today. That is a single elimination round of this Region 2 tournament. That will be played here today, and then we'll move beginning Monday back to Mayville State High School. Here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, let's take a look at what games we have on tap. Our first one set to begin here at 9:30, Mayport CG against Dakota Prairie. Mayport CG 13-1 on the season. Dakota Prairie 3-8 on their 2022 spring season. And then at 11:30, Grafton and Pembina County North, followed by Thompson and Larimore at 1:30. Langdon, Edmore, Munich against Carrington at 3:30. Again, a single elimination round part of this tournament. Moving on to the next round, it will become double elimination, and that will begin Monday when the tournament moves back to Mayville High School. We'll step aside here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. More softball action coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
Building onto your home. Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
Back on the Irie Insurance pregame show, Region 2 softball here on yourliveevent.com. Mayport CG 13-1 on the season, 9-1 in the region. Will play Dakota Prairie 3-8 on the season, 3-6 on the region. 3-8 on the season, 3-6 in the region. These two teams met just a week ago, and both games went in favor of Mayport CG. The Patriots winning 20-0 and 18-0. So both teams got to keep those scores in mind as we move into the postseason. For Dakota Prairie, well, it's been a tough stretch of games here beginning in the month of May. They have lost 8 straight contests here in this 2022 season. Well, for Mayport CG, they're playing some of their better softball they've played this year. They come into the postseason having not lost since on April 11th. Again, just 1 loss on their season, so they've rattled off 13 straight wins coming into this Region 2 softball tournament. And the color guard out on the field. They will get a full announcement of the starting lineups and the national anthem, so that means we'll step aside here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll come back with first pitch on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland. First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Moen, your agent with answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Friday night racing returns this summer to Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, featuring 5-wide, high-flying, family-friendly action. Weekly racing featuring IMCA modified, stock cars, sport mods, sprint cars, hobby stocks, and NX Legends. Racing begins at 7 o'clock. Adult tickets are $13, kids tickets just $5. See the full schedule online at RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. All summer long, enjoy Friday night action at Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
And welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com and our coverage here as it's the Region 2 softball tournament, Mayport CG against Dakota Prairie here in game number 1. The Mayport CG Patriots coming out here on the field. Dakota Prairie Knights getting ready here to begin game number 1 of this tournament. So 2 teams out here warming up, getting ready for the first game. Again, we'll have 4 in the single elimination round today of this tournament. Move on to the next round. It becomes a double elimination tournament. Let's get our batting order for Dakota Prairie. It will be the second baseman, Bailey Floggen, leading things off. Then DeVay Saylor, the first baseman, batting second. Batting third, left fielder Riley Lippert. Shortstop Riley Floggen batting cleanup. Third baseman Maya Luring batting fifth. Olivia Fossen, designated player, batting seventh. Batting eighth is the catcher, Nevaeh Huso, batting seventh. Batting eighth, center fielder McKenna Anderson. Right field is Josie Johnson. Floggen, Saylor, Lippert, Floggen, Luring, Fossen, Huso, Anderson, and Johnson. The batting order for the Dakota Prairie Knights. And Floggen into the batter's box. Here comes the first pitch she sees, and that one will be called a strike. Danica Hansen in the pitcher's circle today for the Patriots. We'll tell you how they line up defensively. Raina Satcham behind home plate. Swing and a miss for Floggen. That is strike 2 behind in the count. No balls. 2 strikes to start out game number 1. Again, 4 games on tap here in day 1, as the next one will miss. Count a ball and 2 strikes. Riley Satcham is at first base. Cora Jansrich at second. As a pitch misses, count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mesa Larson at shortstop. Isla Peterson playing third base for the Patriots. The 2-2 pitch. Down on strikes, Floggen out number 1. So Hansen strikes out the first batter she faces for the first out here of inning number 1. 9:30 was the scheduled time of first pitch, and got there right on time as a swing and a miss for DeVea Saylor. Saylor, the first baseman, right-handed hitting first baseman. Allie Moen in left field. Marty Jendrich in center, Judas in center. And McGullix in right field. 0-2 the count to Saylor. Lays off something inside. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes. 20-0, 18-0 was the score in favor of the Patriots last meeting between these 2 teams as the 1-2 swung on and missed by Saylor. Back-to-back swinging strikeouts to start the game for Hansen and the Patriots, and 2 away in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up Riley Lippert, the left fielder. And the pitch will miss a ball. Hansen has come at both batters she's faced, has tried to get him chasing, and credit to Floggen and Saylor, the first 2 did not bite on some of those pitches away outside. As swinging is Lippert fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. And no one on, 2 away, top of the first inning. The 1-1. Swung on and missed by Lippert. She is down a ball and 2 strikes. Hansen a strikeout away from closing the door on the top of the first inning. And the pitch will miss. So Lippert lays off to keep the at-bat alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dakota Prairie 3-8 on their season. Pitch is going to be fouled down by Lippert. Keeps the count at 2-2. And the winner of this game will play the winner of our next one, Grafton and Pembina County North. That will be Monday as the pitch breaks inside. Count 3-2. So Lippert fell behind in the count early as laid off the next three she's seen from Danica Hansen. Hansen's pitch. That comes low, ball 4. So Lippert draws the 2-out walk that keeps the inning going. So runner at first, 2 away. Riley Foggen, the shortstop, coming up for the Knights. First pitch comes low. That's ball 1. Hansen has worked fast. Throws a pitch, swung on and missed by Foggen. The count 1 ball, 2 strikes was behind on the pitch there. So Hansen still looking to strike out the side. She has 2, both swinging strikeouts to start the inning. The 1-2 inside, called a strike. So yeah, was ahead on the count. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2, chasing something high. Foggen is down on strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on, 1/2 inning, no score. Mayport CG will come up to bat next when we return. You're watching coverage of the Region 2 softball tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
We are back on yourliveevent.com. It was 4 batters in the top of the first inning for Dakota Prairie. Riley Lippert reached on a 2-out walk and was left stranded after Danica Hansen was able to register 3 strikeouts in the top part of that inning. Let's take a look at the batting order now for the Patriots. They'll be the first baseman, Riley Satchram, to lead things off, batting .540 on the season. Then pitcher Danica Hansen batting second. Mesa Larson, the shortstop, batting third. Raina Satchram, the catcher, batting cleanup, followed by Isla Peterson, the senior third baseman. Marty Judas, the center fielder, batting sixth, batting 8th. Cora Johnsrich, the second baseman. Emma Gullix, the right fielder, batting 8th. Allie Moen, the left fielder, batting 9th. Satchram, Hansen, Larson, Satchram, Peterson, Judish, Johnsrich, Gullix, and Moen, the batting order for Mayport CG. Kelby Johnvik will be in the circle for the Dakota Prairie Knights. Nevaeh Huso does the catching behind home plate. DeVay Saylor at first, Bailey Foggen at second, Riley Foggen at short. At third base, Maya Luring, Riley Lippert in right field and center field, McKenna Anderson, Josie Johnson in right field. Lippert in left, Johnson in right. Johnvik, who is pitching, will not bat this game. And here's the first batter she faces in Satchram. And Satchram sends one to the outfield. And this one is down for a base hit. Taking the turn from first on to second. It's a stand-up double. Satchram swings at the first pitch she sees, and it becomes a base hit. Make that extra base as she stands on second. And it's Danica Hansen, the sophomore pitcher. Fell right in front of Riley Lippert, the left fielder. Wind kind of coming through here may have aided that one as the first pitch in the dirt blocked by Huso. Chilly day, probably in the 30s right now. Not a lot of sunshine, wind rolling through, chance of rain, hoping that comes later in the day once this tournament is wrapped up. Once track is wrapped up, ball put down the line at third, that's going to be foul. Ball's going to have to be given back to Johnvik over there on the pitcher's circle. Next offering on the way. This one got to run high, a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hansen. 2 balls and a strike to Hansen. Johnvik has only thrown 4 pitches. The first one she saw became a double. Hansen swings, loops this one to the outfield, and this one is going to fall in right field for a hit. Satchram from second is going to score on to second is Hansen, and it's an RBI double, back-to-back extra base hits, and the Patriots take the lead early, 1-0. I'll bring up Mesa Larson, the shortstop. So we've had a double to left, a double to right. 1-0, Mayport CG leads. And swinging at the first pitch and going the other way with it is Larson. That allows Hansen to score. Hansen's going to be held up on a good throw from the outfield, so Hansen takes third. Larson able to go on to second on to throw. So 3 straight hits to get things going for the Patriots. And it's runners at second and third, nobody out for Raina Satrum, the catcher. She sends one. It's a line to short. Unable to hang on to it was the shortstop Floggin, but that allows Satrum to get on the base paths and brings Hansen home. So 4 straight hits, 2-0 the score. Ball's going to be hit towards the outfield. Coming out swinging is Isla Peterson, and scoring is Larson from second, and it's 3-0 with another extra base hit. First 5 batters of this game had registered hits. Runners at second and third, nobody out. Mara Judish will come to the plate. So we have double, double, single, single, double. That has been the sequence to start this inning. Still nobody out. First pitch to Judas. That one will be called a strike. Ball is going to be lifted towards right field. That is caught by the right fielder Johnson, and that will be the first out of the inning. So 1 away. Satrum standing pat over at third base. Runners at second and third, 1 away. Jandrich will come on. Runners at second and third. And this one will get by the catcher, Huso, but not enough to advance Satrum from third. The 1-0, swinging through something. Jandrich will swing through the pitch. And the 1-1. This one she'll send to the outfield. That will split them in right center. Scoring, Satrum. Isla Peterson is scoring. On to third. Jandrich with a 2 RBI triple. 5-0 now the score. So tag on 2 more runs and still just 1 away. First pitch, that is hit by Gullix, is looped to short. Floggin will pull it down. That will be the second out of the inning. Six hits, 5 runs. They'll bring up Allie Mullen, the senior left fielder, bottom of the batting order for Mayport CG. She'll take the pitch for a ball. Hansen, Larson, Peterson with an RBI apiece. 2 RBIs coming the way of Jandrich as the ball is on to center. Caught for the final out by Anderson. For the Patriots, they get 5 runs on 5 hits. They leave 1 stranded. We have played 1 complete inning on the Nodak Insurance scoreboard. It is Mayport CG 5, Dakota Prairie scoreless. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Get your food and fuel fast with S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel yourself with snacks, pizza, drinks, and hot-cooked meals made fresh daily. Make sure to stop and check their daily lunch and dinner specials or call ahead to place your order. 701-599-2161. S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel your vehicle with high-quality Cenex fuel, and they carry engine oil, washer fluid, and everything else you'll need to keep your vehicle going. Be sure to stop by S&T Quick Stop. They look forward to seeing you on your next visit. S&T Quick Stop, Thompson.
Welcome back to coverage of the Region 2 tournament on yourliveevent.com. It is the top of the second inning. And we have a 5-0 lead for Mayport CG. It's Maya Luring. Missed the first pitch. First pitch was the ball. Swings at the next one. It's picked up by Hansen. She'll throw over to Satcham at first. 1-3 on the ground out, 1 away in the top of the second inning. And I'll bring up Olivia Fossen, the designated player. Patriots sent all 9 to the plate in their half in the bottom of the first. It was 5 runs on 5 hits. First pitch that comes away of Fossen is a strike. All 3 outs last inning for Hansen were strikeouts. The only runner that got on was a walk. She faced 4 batters as Fossen a big swing and a miss. And she is behind the count 0-2. She'll lay off one, brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Swung on and missed. Fossen down on strikes. 2 away, 4 strikeouts for Hansen. And with no one on, 2 away, that'll bring up Nevaeh Huso. To our bottom of this inning will be the top of the order again for Mayport CG. First offering to Huso will miss for a ball. The 1-0. That one comes low, blocked by Satcham. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. High and outside, 3-0. This inning mirroring the top of the first a little bit for Hansen. She had gotten the first 2 outs, then walked a batter, then registered a strikeout. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. That's called a strike. Came right at her. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Misses low, a walk. So another 2-out walk issued by Hansen. Her second free pass of the game. That'll bring up McKenna Anderson, the center fielder, who made the final out of the bottom of the first inning. Anderson takes the first pitch for a strike. Down 5-0 is Dakota Prairie. They've had base runners now the first 2 innings, both coming with 1 out. Swinging through a pitch is Anderson. She is behind 0-2 with 2 away. Next one will just miss. 1-2. With the exception of the first bat from Luring this inning, where she swung at the first couple pitches she saw, pitch will get away from Satcham. That allows Huso to take second. Dakota Prairie's had some good at-bats. They've been able to get deep into the count. Obviously, they've drawn 2 walks. Count here to McKenna Anderson, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner at second. And taking strike 3 is Anderson, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on for Dakota Prairie. Top of the order due up next for Mayport CG, coming up on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The City of Hillsborough welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. You can shop for your personal items or your farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsborough congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates from the City of Hillsborough.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Bottom of the second inning, 5-0 the lead for the Patriots of Mayport CG. It'll be Riley Satcham, Danica Hansen, Mesa Larson, 1, 2, and 3 in their batting order. 2 up again. They had 5 runs on 5 hits in the bottom half of the first inning. RBI hits coming for Hansen, Larson, Peterson, and then a 2 RBI hits for Gendrich in the game. Gendrich, rather, got the hit. Of those 5 hits, 3 doubles and a triple. So the Patriots have been swinging the bat well, particularly in that half inning. Jonovic will come out to pitch another inning. Did not register a strikeout. Was able to get out of that inning, though, by stranding a base runner. Remember, winner of this game will be back in action Monday. We'll play the winner of Grafton and Pembina County North, the next game we have for you here on tap on YourLiveEvent.com. Move past today, it becomes a double elimination tournament. Moves today, it ends the season. First pitch to Satcham from Jonovic will come high, ball 1. Thank all those for being with us here on YourLiveEvent.com, all the sponsors we've been able to get, and all those who have been patient with the schedule changes we've seen. As fouling a pitch is Satcham, 1 ball, 1 strike. And track was supposed to be yesterday. A different crew was supposed to be out here from Your Live Event. I'm more than happy to come out here for this day of softball. Different site also for today. The 1-1 pitch comes high, 2 balls and a strike. Supposed to be played at Mayville High School, but getting moved here to the college campus. 2-1 comes low, 3 balls and a strike to Satcham. Jonovic a bad pitch away from getting the first runner on for Mayport CG. Fairly new turf field out here in Mayville. As swinging on a pitch and sending it to second, it is a line out, and it will be the first out of the inning. Foggin stuck with the play, got the first out. 1 away for Danica Hansen. She slices one over to left field, and that is going to land in front of Lippert, the left fielder, and on to second is Hansen. So she gets another extra base hit. 6th hit of the game for the Patriots. And with 1 away, it's Mesa Larson, the sophomore. Larson 1 for 1 with an RBI, also a run scored. Swings at the first offering, fouls that back to the screen. Yeah, the turf got put in here at Jerome Berg Field, and part of that came with that was the opportunity for the softball team to make this their home field. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Sent towards left, going to land in front of Lippert. That allows Hansen to come around from second to score. Mesa Larson gets an RBI base hit, her second RBI hit of the game. 6-0 a score. And here's Raina Satcham, the catcher. Fouls a pitch. Counted 0-1. 7 hits in the game for the Patriots. Ball sent in the air towards the outfield, and Lippert will have it come in and out of her glove. So everyone's safe. Larson to second. On first is Satcham. That will be an error on the outfielder. First error of the game. It is first and second with one away. And Isla Peterson, the third baseman. Peterson a double, an RBI run scored her first at bat. Takes one low for a ball. So Larson at second, Satcham at first, Peterson and in the batter's box. 6-0 the lead for the Patriots. Pitch runs high, 2 balls, no strikes. Convict for Dakota Prairie has not issued a walk. 2-0. This one sent to the outfield. It's through for a hit. Coming around from second on to third, Larson, she is home. Satcham to second. Isla Peterson, an RBI single. That extends the lead to 7-0. Keeps runners at first and second here in the bottom of the second. Merritt Judish, the center fielder, up first and second, one away. Pitch to her comes high, ball one. Yeah, Larson took off on that pitch, was able to come around to score from second. 1-0 on the ground, foul territory at third. Luring came off the bag to play it, but it was foul, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Raina Satcham at second, Isla Peterson at first. And the 1-1. Picked up on second, backhanded by Floggen, will step on the bag, gets the out. So Peterson is retired at second for the second out. Satcham to third, Judish on the base pass with the fielder's choice. 2 away, and now runners at the corners. 2 runs have scored this inning for the Patriots. They lead 7-0. Gendrich to the plate, takes a ball low. That one getting by Huso allows Judish to move on to second base. Satcham at third. Judish at second, 2 away. The 2-1 pitch, that one comes low. 3 balls and a strike. McGullix awaits on deck. 3-0 is high to the backstop. I think that 2-0 high to the backstop, making it 3-0. Next pitch, chasing something low, fouling it back. Gendrich fouls it back to make it a 3-1 count. Gendrich, the 7th batter to come to the plate this inning. Man, we started back at the top of the order here in the bottom of the second. And the 3-1, this one is ball 4. First walk. Jonovic will walk a batter, and that will load the bases with 2 away for Emma Gullix, the right fielder. Pitch comes low, a ball. One 0 low again, 2-0. Satcham at third, Judish at first. Satcham at third, Judish at second. Gendrich at first. The 2-0. This one to left field, and they're going to say it's foul. Absolutely would have cleared the bases, making this a 10-0 game. Remember, 10-1 rule in play here in this tournament. 10 runs after 5 ends the game early. And the 2-1, called a strike. Bases loaded, 2 away, 2-2 the count to Emma Gullix. John Beck has not gotten a strikeout, would be a big strikeout for the Dakota Prairie pitcher. And the 2-2. This one on the ground to the pitcher. She'll get it. Plays over at first. And they will get the out 1-3. That will end the inning. 2 more runs score, though, for the Patriots. Through 2 complete innings, they lead 7-0. You're watching high school softball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
Welcome
back to YourLiveEvent.com. It is the top of the 3rd inning. And on our Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, 7-0 Mayport CG here in the first game of the Region 2 softball tournament, serving Thompson and surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance today. 701-757-1613. One of the many great sponsors we've had for our coverage of this Region 2 softball tournament. Josie Johnson, the right fielder, then back up to the top of the order for Dakota Prairie. Down 7-0. They've had some base runners in this game as the first pitch to Johnson low. Ball 1. Danica Hansen has struck out 4, walked 2, both coming with 2 outs the last 2 innings. And the 1-0, that one comes low, 2-0. So Johnson, Bailey Floggin, DeVay Saylor. Dakota Prairie 3-8 on the year. They lost 20-0 and 18-0 to this Patriots team about a week ago. Pitch taken for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one chopped foul over at first. Riley Satcham played it in foul territory. And the 2-2 runs high, count full, 3-2. The Knights have not had a leadoff runner aboard. Again, both of their base runners coming with 2 outs. And it's going to be strike 3. Johnson strikes out looking for the first out of the inning. 5 punch-outs for Hansen. And it's back up to the top of the order in Bailey Floggin. She'll foul back the first pitch she sees. Strike 1. Oh, 1. This one to the outfield along the line, but foul. Looked like it had a chance of being the first hit of the game. Gullix played it along the line, but the home plate umpire calling it foul. Is 0-2 with 1 away. Floggin was down the line fast. We'll have to retreat back into the batter's box. Righty swings through something off speed. She is down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. 6 strikeouts for Hansen. 6 strikeouts for Hansen. Now bring up DeVay Saylor. She fouls the first pitch along the ground, first base side. So 0-1 the count to Saylor. No one on, 2 away, top of the 3rd. Saylor swings to the next pitch, behind the count 0-2. She struck out swinging back in the first inning. Hansen averaging 2 strikeouts an inning. And it's a called strike 3, and she strikes out the side. 3 up, 3 down in the top half of the third inning. It'll be 9-1 and 9, and then back up to the top of the order, due up in the bottom of the third for Mayport CG. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland. First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online firststatebanks.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, bottom of the third inning. Allie Moen, then the top of the order, due up for the Patriots. They have scored 7 runs on 8 hits. 5 extra base hits. 5 of those 8 hits have been for extra bases for Mayport CG. Allie Moen did not get a hit her first time through the lineup in the first inning. She flew out to center. So looking for a chance to get things rolling here in the bottom of the third. Number 10 after 5 would end the game early. And there was an extra time taken between Dakota Prairie coming back out here to play some defense before this inning started. I imagine that was the conversation is, hey, our season right now is on the line against this team. It's single elimination in the first round. Let's be sharp on defense. Let's get some outs. Let's keep this thing going. John Vick has pitched 2 innings. Has given up 8 hits, 7 runs, 1 walk. First pitch he throws to Moen will miss. That's a ball. And the 1-0 comes high and outside, 2-0. Pitch. This one could be trouble. No, a good play for Floggin at short to stick with it and get the out. It's 1 away. So 1 away, and Riley Satcham, the top of the order for Mayport CG. She is 1 for 2, a line out and a double run scored. Lays off ball 1 high. She got things started in the first inning with a double, came around to score on the double for Hanson. It was back-to-back doubles to start the game on offense for the Patriots. 1-0 will miss, 2-0. Winner of this one will play Monday against Pembina County North and Grafton, which is our next scheduled contest. 2-0 pitch. This one grounded to first. Picked up by Saylor, will bring it to the bag. It's an unassisted out, number 2, a 2 up, 2 down. Strongest start to an inning defensively for Mayport CG. And they'll bring up Danica Hansen, the pitcher. Hansen, 2 doubles to her credit, 2 runs scored. She sends one on to center down for a base hit, and she'll take the single. 3 straight hits, and the inning will continue on with a runner at first. And I'll continue on to Mesa Larson, the shortstop. And Larson sends something high over to right field. It is caught by Johnson, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We have played 3 complete innings out here in the Region 2 softball tournament on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. It is Mayport CG 7, Dakota Prairie scoreless. Back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Back on yourliveevent.com. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for being with us here for Region 2 softball coverage. Game 1, 7-0 the lead for Mayport CG against Dakota Prairie. Riley Lippert, Riley Floggin, Maya Luring. 3, 4, and 5 for the Knights to bat this inning. Danica Hansen coming out to work her 4th inning. She has pitched 3 innings, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. She has forced Dakota Prairie to strand 2 base runners. And coming out swinging is Lippert at the first pitch. That one is going to be fouled over her dugout along the line at first. And now the 0-1. That one's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And still to come, Pembina County North and Grafton, Larimore and Thompson. And then the day will wrap up Carrington against Langdon, Edmore, Munich. Big swing for Lippert. Down on the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2, that is fouled to the netting by her dugout. You can see some of her teammates kind of reacting to that one coming right to them, weren't expecting it. Netting behind home plate, nice and sturdy. As the 1-2, chasing something down low is Lippert. Dropped third strike, but she is out on strikes 8 recorded for Hansen, and they'll bring up Riley Floggin, the shortstop. One out here in the top of the 4th inning. Swings to the first pitch from Hansen. Oh, 1 comes inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 11:30 scheduled start time for the next game, and 11:30 or about 30 minutes after the contest wraps up. Count to Floggin, 2 balls and a strike. No one on, 1 away. The 2-1. Swung on a miss by Floggin, 2-2 the count. Hansen has struck out 5 straight batters going back to the 2nd inning as the 2-2 make that 6 straight batters. Floggin swings through it, back-to-back swinging strikeouts. 9 by my count for Hansen, and I'll bring up Maya Luring, the 3rd baseman. Pitch is low, ball 1. Swinging through the 1-0, Luring, 1 ball, 1 strike. Satcham Peterson, Judish will bat in the bottom of this 4th inning. 1-1. This one up to 3rd, picked up by Peterson, drops it, recovers, gets it over to Satcham at first. 5-3 on the ground out. A 3 up, 3 down, top half of the 4th inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
It is high school softball on YourLiveEvent.com Region 2 tournament coverage. Mayport CG a 7-0 lead over Dakota Prairie. Danica Hansen, I shorted her a strikeout in the top half of this inning. She has struck out 10 in this contest. Right, Raina Satchram, the catcher, will lead off the inning. Convick in the pitcher's circle. And here comes the first pitch. That is low, a ball. A little bit more pressure right now on the Knights. Bottom of the fourth inning. They need to not allow those 3 runs to come across. Swinging at the pitch, popping this up. Should be playable at first for Saylor. She'll get the pop up, and Satchram is retired. Out number 1. So 1 out, and that will bring up Isla Peterson. So here's what Dakota Prairie is facing. They give up 3 runs this inning. That will be a 10-run lead for the Patriots. When they come to bat in the top of the 5th inning, they're going to have to cut into that deficit to keep it under 10 to keep the game moving. So the first step for them is going to have to be on the defensive side of things. Isla Peterson takes ball 1 outside. Peterson 2 RBIs, 2 hits, a double and a single, also scored a run. The 1-0. This one sent towards the outfield, and it's Lippert in left. Will grab it for the second out of the inning. So now 2 away. Good start if you're Dakota Prairie. Merritt Judas, the center fielder, coming up. She will rope one over to left, and she's aboard with a 1-out single. Hit number 10 for Mayport CG. Cora Jensrich, the second baseman, coming up. So runner at first, 2 away. She'll take a ball. That gets by Huso, allows Judas to advance on to second. The 1-0, big swing, fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Mira Judas standing on second base. The 1-1 comes low, 2-1, not far enough past Huso to allow Judas to take third. This one to the outfield, on to center, off the glove of Anderson. It's an error. Judas scores. Jensrich on to second error of the game for Dakota Prairie. And the inning will continue on, and a run is scored. 8-0 the lead for the Patriots. Emma Gullix, the right fielder, up. Gullix lays off something high, ball 1. Both errors in this contest have been against Dakota Prairie, and both have come in the outfield. 1 to center, 1 to left. 2-0 the count to Gullix. Johnsvik pitch low, 3-0 the count. Taken off from second. Jensrich came off of second, but Huso able to make a play to prevent her from advancing on. And Gullix is going to get first base. So the pitch got her. It's first and second. 2 away. Allie Moen comes up. She'll take a ball. Jensrich at second, Gullix at first, 2 away, 8-0 the lead. A big hit for Moen will make it a 10-0 lead and then put a little bit more pressure on Dakota Prairie, and she puts this one in the outfield. 1 run scores. The next run is in, and Moen is thrown out at second on a nice play, so she'll get a base hit, 2 RBIs, and then is retired at second to end the inning, and they will make it a 9-0 game, so that other run was not able to come home. It is 9-0 the lead for Mayport CG through 4 complete innings. We'll be back with more softball on yourliveevent.com.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
Back on yourliveevent.com, 2 runs were scored in that inning for the Patriots as we move to the top of the 5th. The Patriots lead 9-0 in this Region 2 matchup. Olivia Fossen, Nevaeh Huso, McKenna Anderson coming up this inning for Dakota Prairie. Fossen will swing through the pitch, strike 1. She was a strikeout victim back in the second. Danica Hansen, 10 strikeouts in this game. And the next pitch is going to hit Fossen. She will get first hit by a pitch. So for the first time in this game, the leadoff hitter is on for the Knights. And Nevaeh Huso, the catcher, is up. She'll take one low, ball. Starting to hear that wind pick up just slightly, chasing something high. Huso. 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first, no one out. Next one runs up, 2-1. For Hansen's 10 strikeouts, she did issue 2 walks. Dakota Prairie has stranded 2 base runners. Pitch called a strike low and inside, 2-2. And swinging through it is Huso. Strikeout number 11 and out number 1. And McKenna Anderson is up. They'll play the winner of Pembroke County North and Grafton on Monday. The winner of this one, which is looking well like Mayport CG is on track if they continue on at the pace they're at. 1-0 pitch. That is low, 2-0. Gets by Satcham. Taking second base is Fossen. Be back at Mayville High School on Monday. 2-0 comes high, 3-0 the count. So 1 bad pitch to Anderson, and Dakota Prairie will have something going here with first and second and just 1 away. They have not held multiple base runners in the game, and the pitch is high, ball 4. So Anderson is walked. Hansen's 3rd walk of the game, and it's Josie Johnson, the right fielder. Would be a big moment for Dakota Prairie to get their first hit with first and second and 1 away. Chasing something, Johnson will foul it back. Mayport has scored a run in all but the 3rd inning. As the 0-1 comes, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. So they have not scored. They've scored a run in all but the 3rd inning. Dakota Prairie doesn't score. They cannot allow a run in the bottom of the 5th to keep this game going. So runs here counting a little bit extra as it's picked up at first by Satcham. Her only play is over to the bag at first. So Johnson is out for the 2nd out of the inning. Fossen advances to 3rd, Anderson to 2nd. It is 2 away, and Bailey Flog in the top of the order. She'll take ball 1. Flogan struck out twice, once in the 1st, once in the 3rd. Takes a strike here. 1 ball, 1 strike. One misses low. 2-1. Comes high, swung on and missed by Flogan. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third, 2 away. Ball roped in the air to right field and is off the glove of Gullix. Boston's home, Anderson's home. And they're going to return everyone. So Fosston back to third, Anderson to second. I think they're going to contest that it wasn't touched as the 2-2 pitch comes high, 3-2. And it's a walk. So bases are loaded up with 2 away. Biggest scoring opportunity the Knights have seen today. Swinging through the first pitch is Saylor. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Saylor pokes one in the air, has a little bit of hang time. It's caught at second, and the threat in the inning will come to an end. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 left on for Dakota Prairie. We go into the bottom of the 5th inning. Mayport CG leads 9-0. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common. They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Moen, your agent with answers.
We are back on yourliveevent.com. It is a Region 2 softball tournament. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for being with me. Bottom of the 5th inning, Mayport CG leads 9-0. 1 more run, and it will end this one early. Dakota Prairie had their biggest inning here in the top half. They were able to get runners at first, second, and third, and just unable to bring a runner in. Be Riley Satcham at the top of the order coming up for the Patriots. Last inning, they scored 3 runs. Allie Moen got the the RBI hit. She was thrown out at second, trying to extend her hit into a double. Satcham, 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. She'll lay off ball 1. Next one is fouled over. Simone will get credit with a hit and an RBI. Was thrown out at second, trying to extend the inning. Patriots have scored a run in all but the 3rd inning. Looking for their 3rd win against Dakota Prairie this season. All would be double-digit wins, run-wise. Santrum fouls a pitch off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning, the 2-2. This one into the outfield, and coming off of second and grabbing it will be Bailey Flogan for the first out of the inning. So one away for Danica Hansen, the pitcher. Hansen 3 hits, 2 doubles, a single, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. She puts one on to center, and it is caught by Anderson for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th inning, 9-0 the lead for Mayport CG, and it's Mesa Larson. Larson a pair of hits, a pair of runs, and a pair of RBIs. John Vick was able to slow this offensive charge for the Patriots late into this game and throws the first pitch that will miss a ball. Look, potentially a 1-2-3 inning here for the Dakota Prairie. And an opportunity after getting a taste of some good offense in the last half inning. Maybe a chance for them to start picking up some runs as the next one is high. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch will get away from John Vick, will come right into the turf. That will be a ball, 2-0. And the 2-0 high, 3-0. Make that 4-0, so that was ball 4. Mesa Larson's on with the 2-out walk. 3rd walk by John Vick in the game, and a runner is at first with 2 away, and it's Raina Satchram, the catcher. Ball will skip about 3 feet in front of the batter's box. That allows Larson to advance on to second in the wild pitch. So she's in scoring position now with 2 away. 1-0 pitch. This one towards the outfield. Anderson makes the catch on the run, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on, and we have played 5 complete out here at Mayville State in the Region 2 softball tournament on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. It is Mayport CG 9, Dakota Prairie scoreless. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Friday Night Racing returns this summer to Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, featuring 5 wide, high-flying, family-friendly action. Weekly racing featuring IMCA modified, stock cars, sport mods, sprint cars, hobby stocks, and index legends. Racing begins at 7 o'clock. Adult
Back on YourLiveEvent.com. 9-0 here in Game 1 of the Region 2 softball tournament. Mayport CG leads. And Danica Hansen's first pitch to Riley Lippert comes low, a ball. Patriots have stranded 5. 3 of them came last inning. As the next pitch is strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dakota Prairie has not registered a hit, but they've been able to find ways to get batters on. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Pitch called to strike 1 and 2. 11 strikeouts to Danica Hansen in her 5+ innings of work. 1-2, chased and fouled back by Riley Lippert. She reached in the first inning on a walk, struck out in the 4th inning. Up next, Pembina County North and Grafton, the 1-2. Just getting enough of it as Lippert to stay alive. And the 1-2, up to short, throwing across the diamond in time. Mesa Larson makes the throw to Satram. Lippert's retired, 6-3, 1 away. And Riley Floggin, the shortstop, coming up. Floggin swings through the pitch, strike 1. She has struck out twice. Next one fouled back, 0-2. Whatever was said to the Patriots between innings, that one inning at the end of the start of the 4th, they had an extra conversation with their coach in front of their dugout. They will miss 1 ball, 2 strikes, and I think it was just a matter of, hey, our season hangs in the balance of what we do both on offense and defense. Swinging through the pitch, Floggin down on strikes, 2 away, 12 strikeouts coming for Hansen. You know, when you have that 10-run rule in play and the single elimination side of this tournament, you get a little extra pressure coming your way. Maya luring the third baseman up. And she'll be hit. She gets first. So with 2 away, a runner on first for Dakota Prairie. And it's Olivia Fossen. Pitch comes low, a ball throw over to first base from Satram. Raina Satram to Riley Satram. She puts down the tag, but back in is luring. Isla Peterson will lead off the bottom half of this 6th inning. Chasing a pitch high and outside, Fossen. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1, this one up to short, picked up by Larson and retires the lead runner. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. A runner left on. 9-0 Mayport CG leads going into the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll have that coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Just $5. See the full schedule online at RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. All summer long, enjoy Friday night action at Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
Welcome back to yourliveevent.com. The bottom of the 6th inning. Mayport CG a 9-0 lead against Dakota Prairie. Isla Peterson will lead off the inning. Kelby Johnbeck will come back and pitch her 6th. She has gone 5 innings, given up 9 runs, 10 hits, 3 walks. She has not had a 3-up, 3-down inning, but she's been able to minimize damage in situations. So going back to the 3rd inning, a lot of base runners run out, was able to induce a fly out on the next. That was her shortest inning, and last inning, I should say, as she walked a batter with 2 outs, was able to induce another fly out to end the inning. Isla Peterson, a double and a single, 2 RBIs, a run scored. The senior third baseman ready to go. Here comes the first pitch. It will miss, ball 1. 1-0 comes low, 2-0. Donvik has issued 3 walks as a 3-0 pitch. 2-0 pitch becomes a 3-0 count as that one misses. Remember, next run for Mayport, if they get one this inning, would end the game. 3-0 will miss. It's a 4-pitch walk, and Isla Peterson's on. 4th walk for Donvik in the game. Merritt Judish will come up. 1 for 3. Chops one over to third. Lorian will pick it up. And it gets by the first baseman, Saylor. Peterson will make her way over to third. Judish is safe. 3rd error of the game for Dakota Prairie. And the throw to first to Saylor got out of the field of play, so they're going to award Judish second. So 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out for Mayport CG. Jandrich will come up. Chases a pitch high, strike 1. Jandrich, a triple, a walk, reached on an error, scored a run. And 3 errors this game for Dakota Prairie. The 0-1 popped up and run into foul territory by Lippert will not get there as it's an 0-2 count. Second and third, no one out, 0-2 the count. The 0-2 will miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2, high, swung on, missed. Jandrich down on strikes, out number 1. Jonvik's first strikeout, 1 away. I'll bring up Emma Gullix. Gullix will swing through strike 1. Isla Peterson's at third, Merritt Judish at second. Peterson reached on a walk, Judish reached on an error. And the 0-1 low, 1-1. And this one will get by Huso, and scoring from third is Peterson. And that will be the 10th run of the contest, and that one will end this game. So on the 10-run rule through 5 innings, Mayport CG records the win, and they advance on to the next round of this Region 2 softball tournament. A final of 10-0. The postgame show coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
In the Brainerd Lakes area, Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Get your food and fuel fast with S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel yourself with snacks, pizza, drinks, and hot-cooked meals made fresh daily. Make sure to stop and check their daily lunch and dinner specials or call ahead to place your order. 701-599-2161. S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel your vehicle with high-quality Cenex fuel, and they carry engine oil, washer fluid, and everything else you'll need to keep your vehicle going. Be sure to stop by S&T Quick Stop. They look forward to seeing you on your next visit. S&T Quick Stop, Thompson.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The City of Hillsborough welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. You can shop for your personal items or your farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsborough congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates from the City of Hillsborough.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Our final and the first game of the Region 2 softball tournament.
With 12 strikeouts.
Mayport CG gets the win in this one, 10-0. They defeat and eliminate Dakota Prairie in a 6-inning contest. Mayport got things going with 5 runs in the first inning, 2 runs in the second, would tag on 2 more in the fourth, and then a run. Isla Peterson was able to score from third on a wild pitch to end the game after 10. For Mayport, 10 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 8 left on base. Dakota Prairie started finding opportunities late in the game. They were unable to score as it's a no-hitter, by the way, for Danica Hansen. No runs, no hits. 3 errors for Dakota Prairie. They stranded 6 base runners. They had runners in the first, second, 3 in the fifth, run in the sixth, but did not score as Danica Hansen throws a no-hitter in 6 innings, striking out 12, walking 4, and hitting 2 batters. Dakota Prairie ends their season 3-9. Mayport CG improves to 14-1. They now await their next opponent, which will be either Pembina County North or Grafton, depending on the outcome of our next game, which is set to begin around 11:30. Still to come here on our post-game show, again, our final score on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, 10-0 Mayport CG. We'll have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. All that coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
Welcome back to our post game. Again, our final score, 10-0 Mayport CG. They advance on to the next round in the double elimination round of the Region 2 softball tournament. Time now to give out some post game accolades. Let's go with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And we're going to go with someone on offense for the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And when you have 11 hits, 10 runs, a lot of players with multiple hits, it's very tough to decide. Danica Hansen had 3 hits, scored 2 runs. She had 2 doubles, but she also pitched a no-hitter. So we add that factor to it. And then Isla Peterson, she had a 2-hit performance. She scored the winning run in this game, which came on a wild pitch. So really hard to decide who is going to be that Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, but we want to give it to someone on offense, so why not give it to all of the offense? So all 9 hitters will be part of our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game for their 11-hit, 10-run performance. Enbridge Energy, life takes energy. Learn more at enbridge.com. And now for our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, and that one is going to go to Danica Hansen. She throws a no-hitter in 6 innings. She also had 12 strikeouts. She forced them to strand 6 base runners. So she is the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game for her precision pitching performance. The Precision Player of the Game, now that you're planting RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton wants you to have a safe and successful planting season, RDK Enterprises is here to provide you the customer service and support for your precision plant equipment. Call 701-636-2119 for RDK Enterprises. It pays to plant with precision from RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton. So that is it for Game 1. Again, we are looking at probably right on time for that 11:30 start time for the next matchup between Pembina County North and Grafton. You can, of course, see that right here on yourliveevent.com. So coming up, we'll probably start the pregame coverage about 10:20 to get things rolling. I am Joel Morgan. That will do it here for game number 1. Again, our final score in the Region 2 softball tournament. Game number 1, Mayport CG 10, Dakota Prairie scoreless. Thanks for being with us on yourliveevent.com.